When SVS introduced our 16 Ultra series, we answered one of the most frequent requests or questions that I've gotten in my years at SVS, which is, why don't you all make a massive driver subwoofer, 15 inches or larger? And the 16-inch Ultra driver that we developed with the 8-inch edge-wound voice coil was really a breakout product for us. But the other question I get asked probably even more often than the one about why don't you make a massive 15, 16-inch driver-based subwoofer is, why doesn't SVS make a micro subwoofer? And I would say micro subwoofers are kind of a holy grail that the whole audio industry has been chasing basically since subwoofers were invented. The idea being, if you can create a legitimate, great subwoofer in a package that is small, then more and more people would be able to use it in more rooms in the home or even in one's office or other kinds of multi-purpose areas where there isn't room for a real subwoofer. The problem has been, though, that micro subwoofers generally don't really sound like subwoofers, meaning they don't do the things we know at SVS a subwoofer needs to do. Deliver deep bass, deliver it at the output levels that the listener really wants. They just frankly haven't delivered. They do a thing which we call one-note bass, where the same note gets repeated over and over again, and yes, it's bass, and yes, you can hear it, but it isn't adding to the convincing quality of the listening experience, and that's what SVS is always looking for. So we've been chasing that holy grail too, and I'm proud to announce that our team has developed a truly groundbreaking new product, our SVS 3000 Micro subwoofer. The 3000 Micro subwoofer is SVS's first micro subwoofer, but I'm going to say it's the first micro subwoofer that is legitimately a subwoofer, and it's capable of astonishingly great performance. This is approximately a 10-inch cabinet with two dual opposing active 8-inch drivers, and it creates magic. It's literally, well, to me anyway, it's a magic trick. And it's the culmination of a lot of development efforts, not any one thing. We worked very, very hard on a driver that could create the amount of low frequencies at the volume levels required within a very small cabinet. We also worked hard with our 3000 series to develop an amplifier platform that could actually power two 8-inch drivers to their full potential. The 3000 amplifier platform is 800 watts of continuous power with more than 2,500 watts of peak power. Very importantly, it's a digital front end, which is a hallmark of SVS, of course, and hallmark of many subwoofers, so that it's efficient in terms of its power consumption. But it's an analog output stage, MOSFET output stage, which means it's capable of very high current output to drive those two 8-inch drivers to their full potential with effortless ability. That, combined with our very sophisticated analog devices 50 megahertz DSP, is carefully modeled to create a frequency response curve that essentially allows the subwoofer to use the room to create a bass response that is absolutely unprecedented in a micro subwoofer and would put most full-size subwoofers to shame. And of course, thanks to the sophistication of the 3000 series amplifier platform, it does include the SVS smartphone subwoofer control app, which allows you to adjust as much as you would like, down to the granular level, the performance of the subwoofer, or you can just turn it on and forget it. SVS's mission really is to bring great sound experiences to more and more people, making it accessible to pretty much everyone. And one of the barriers to people enjoying full-on reference music or home theater experiences is sometimes just the sheer size of products. So our 3000 Micro, with its 10-inch beautifully finished black gloss or white gloss cabinet, delivers those kind of reference performance experiences in a cabinet and in a configuration that will include lots more people in lots more rooms. And we couldn't be more excited about that. Thank you.